Hello again, friends, and welcome to event number 2 of the Quadrilla Marble Run Tournament presented by Hape Toys right here on Marble Fubuka. I'm Keanu Bittersiki, glad to have you here as we begin our second event of this 6-part series. The U.S. winning our event number 1, the Hurricane, and so they are the points leader. Let's have a look at a sneak peek of our fantastic course today. There's the overall standings. The U.S., Portugal, Canada, the U.K., and Argentina, the top 5, with medals for the USA, Portugal, and Canada, respectively, gold, silver, and bronze. And as we are glad to have you here again, another reminder of that opportunity to use a promo code for 20% off select Hape Toy Quadrilla Marble Run sets on Amazon.com using that promo code on your screen. And without further ado, here is event number 2 of the Quadrilla Marble Run Tournament presented by Hape Toys. There's the Group A, B, C, and D. They are the same for event number 2 as they were. In event number 1, you know the teams and you know the way it works. And you also know that you can download the Hape Quadrilla app and predict the winner of today's tournament for an opportunity to win a Quadrilla Marble Run set courtesy of Hape Toys. Great opportunity there, as you see our very, very lengthy and tall course for today's race, which includes a jump, something that we haven't seen. Should be a very interesting ending to this course because it's very close to the finish line there. See how that affects these teams today. Group A, UK, Netherlands, Mexico, and Brazil. And out of the gates, it is Brazil and Mexico in the lead. Now the Netherlands has passed Brazil for second place. The UK bringing up the rear now. They moved into third. Mexico has dropped to last. And it's now the UK in last. It is still the Netherlands and Brazil leading the way. They're getting close to that funnel, and it will be Mexico coming out of nowhere. Brazil finishes second, the Netherlands third, and the UK finally comes across 5 seconds later. Let's look at this. Wow, what a move by Mexico. You can see it's a little bit of a blur. They're moving so fast there. But Mexico was the second in, but the first out, and by a pretty good margin, they advance, as does Brazil. The Netherlands were the first in, but they do not advance. So that last portion, that funnel there, after the jump clearly could become an issue. It was an issue early on for the Netherlands. Here's Group B, Spain, Argentina, Indonesia, and China. Indonesia is last in the standings right now. They did not earn a point in our first event after running the slowest time. However, they're in the lead right now in Group B, followed by Argentina, China, and then Spain. Remains that way, and it looks like a little bit of a lead, maybe lengthening out here for Indonesia. They are in, they are out, and they are through, followed by Argentina. Spain and China will not advance through the group stage here today, as Indonesia gets the win. They advance to the semifinals. Let's have a look at the replay. Can't do it a whole lot smoother than that, although it looked like it gave them a little bit of a hard time to actually get out of the funnel there. Either way, no harm, no foul. An advancement into the semifinals for Indonesia and Argentina. As we move into Group C, see some of our wonderful spectators here for this second event after a great first event. Looking for even better things here today. And Group C includes our leader in the point standings. That's the United States, Switzerland, Germany, and Portugal, the rest of Group C. Right now it is Switzerland and Portugal in the transfer spots. The USA in third, Germany currently in last, but now it's the United States running in last. We'll see where we go. It's really the ending of this course that can cause a lot of problems. They remain in the same spot now. Here is Portugal. They get through immediately, and they are advancing. As are Portugal, Germany, and the United States will not make it through this group stage. And after a win in the first event and a points lead for the United States, they are likely to fall out of the lead after failing to advance. We'll, of course, finally see where they end up in the standings, depending on the remainder of the competitors and what time they finish out with still one more group to go. You can see there was the jump that got it done for Portugal to advance them. And oh my goodness, the United States, wow, was that close. They almost didn't finish, which would have been disastrous for them. It looked like they were bouncing around almost like a basketball on a rim there. But they got it to go. It was still the slowest time of the group, though. Here's Group D, India, France, Italy, Canada. Canada who finished third. In our last event, took home the bronze. Right now they're in third place. Not a transfer spot. Right now that belongs to France and India. They make their way through the winding portion of this course. Now for the jump, and an easy win for France. They're going to be followed by India, Canada, and then Italy, who will not advance. And an easy win there. As you can see, they were already in the funnel by the time we get to this replay here. Pretty smooth run there by India. And for that matter, by Canada as well. As we are into the semis, from 16 down to 8 now, in our first semifinal. You know the format, it's the same. But first, the results from 9th through 16th. 9th will be Canada. We'll go all the way down to the UK, who will not earn a point. They had the slowest time. The United States, who won event number 1, they will finish 15th here today. So a disappointing run for them after they had gotten off to a good start. Mexico, Brazil, France, and India. 2 spots in the finals on the line. Right now, the transfers are Brazil and Mexico. They are 2 heavyweights in Marble Fubica lore. They have done very well in the history of this channel, and they look to continue that here. They're still in the transfer spots as we make our way down to the final funnel. Here goes the jump. There goes a win for Mexico, but out of nowhere, here comes France, and they will advance. Passing Brazil in the funnel to advance to the final, it is France. Mexico got it done and led basically wire to wire, and you could see there on that first replay. Let's see if we see it again here. Brazil goes in. They kind of get lost. You can see there Brazil gets popped up. And then it's France that comes out first. They advance into the final, and a disappointing finish there for Brazil. And you can see on the replay here, they got stuck pretty significantly there. They were in that funnel for a long time before they were able to come down for a third place finish. But it is Mexico and France into the final. Portugal, who finished second, has a chance to maybe better that. They're still in the semifinal here. The other 2 medalists from our first event, Canada and the United States, are out here of event number 2. And as we make it to our second semifinal, Indonesia off to a slow start. Anything's going to be a positive for them after they did not score a point last time. Right now it's Portugal and Switzerland in the transfer spots. Argentina a close third, a little bit of a distance between them and Indonesia currently running in last. And we make it down to the teeter-totter. And a very smooth run by both of those front runners there. Switzerland and Portugal will advance. Argentina and Indonesia will go home. Head back to the locker rooms there and see what they can do to better their chances for event number 3. As they will not make it to the final. That was a good run right there by Switzerland. And Portugal back in the final again. So Mexico, France, Switzerland, and Portugal. But first, let's show you the standings and the official results for 5th through 8th. Argentina finishes 5th again. And Indonesia, Brazil, and India. So Argentina's strong. Hasn't made it to a final yet, but they've been strong in each of the first 2 events. Let's see who takes home our second gold medal. We're in event number 2 right now. It's Portugal who finished in second. In event number 1, they are in the lead right now, followed by Mexico, France, and then Switzerland. And it is still Portugal in the lead. Right now, a pretty significant lead for them, but now that's been shortened up. Now Mexico's taking the lead. Mexico, this is close, making their way down the teeter-totters. They both going at the same time. Mexico gets it done by less than 0.2 of a second. It got tight in a hurry, and neither side had any hiccup at the end. Watch this. Holy cow, what a job by both of these marbles. They were nearly dead even going into it, and neither one stumbled. Let's have another look at it. I mean, there's just no way you can do it better than either of them did. Oh my goodness, what a job. And again, bridesmaid for Portugal as they finish 1 spot short. Mexico crowned our gold medal winner for the second event here of this tournament. as they will grab the second gold, their first medal. The event results: Mexico, Portugal, France, Switzerland, and Argentina. All the way down, as we said, the U.S. gets the final spot. UK did not pick up a spot, and now here's our overall standings. It's a 10-point lead early for Portugal over Mexico, and Canada in third. Hope you picked Mexico this time as the winner for today's event. In the Hape Quadrilla app, the chance to win a Quadrilla Marble Run set. If not, you've got plenty more chances. Congratulations to Mexico, Portugal, and France, who takes the bronze medal today. Portugal is now in the lead. After back-to-back second-place finishes, they have moved into a 10-point lead in the overall standings, and ultimately that's what you want. But today, you all want to be Mexico. They get the gold medal in event number 2 of the Quadrilla Marble Run Tournament, presented by Hape Toys. I'm Keanu Bittersicki, and thanks for watching Marble Fubica.